Oh my gosh, y'all. What an emotional day business-wise. So I'm still trying to get on schedule, but for whatever reason, I am still not quite getting up at 6 a.m. I woke up at 7 today, and I got up and I was going to do morning things, but I was so excited about getting to work. I was so excited about getting to work on this project that I went right to work, and I was like, no, okay, gotta stop. I gotta do exercise before I can go to work. So I went out on the kayak for a little bit, but I'm listening to the audiobook and getting so many ideas that I actually cut my kayak ride short because I really wanted to get home and start working. So anyway, I came back home and guess what? It was family boat ride day. I mean, it wasn't an event or anything. They just said, "Hey, do you want to go on a boat ride today?" And I thought, "Well, yes, I'd rather live life." And so it was my mom, dad, and my nephew. We all went out on the boat, and I made a little video about that, just a quick, short 15-second thing. And so we went out on the boat, and so I didn't really do much for anything special with food today for the vegan part of it, vegan cyclist real estate. For cycling, I did kayaking. For exercise, I did kayaking today. And man, when I got back, I felt like I could see some muscle forming. Can you see it? Can you see muscle? It's right here. It's right here. You see that? That's gonna be a bigger muscle soon. So anyway, I got back from the kayak and it was immediately, hey, let's take a family boat ride. And I had barely eaten breakfast. I just eaten a little bit, like half of an hour, a quarter of an apple, and it was time to go. So I just left it and went out on the boat. So I was so hungry while I was out there. Well, I get back and I was gonna do some work, and then the I got on a call at 12 o'clock with somebody I met this past weekend. And oh my gosh, what synergy. This last week at this conference I went to, it was just phenomenal, the people that I met. Well, I met this one guy, and he's a broker, and I was telling him about how my program gets real estate agents better at converting leads and doing things to get to their appointment. And so he was saying, "Oh, that's great. We could probably work with each other, and you can feed my program, I can feed your program." I was like, "Oh, okay, cool. Let's have a chat and figure it out." Well, after chatting with him, I realized that I was not doing Facebook ads for lead generation as he did, and how he was talking about it was he was getting so many leads off of Facebook. And I wish I knew now what I needed to know, or that I wish I knew then what I know now about Facebook ads and lead generation, because I'm still not awesome at Facebook ads, but now I know the power of them, or any kind of online advertising. Because when I was cold calling or contacting people, maximum I was getting in contact with, I was only making 250, we'll say, cold calls, cold texts a day. Whereas with Facebook, you can get your ad impression in front of thousands of people. So I wish I had known that, and I wish I had known about marketing like I know now. Well, that didn't work, or that's not the case. So I feel like so that was the first call I had. So I'm actually starting to rethink my whole course, and I'm like, well, I have a good idea, but maybe I'm starting too many steps into the process. Whereas for real estate agents, they really need to know the beginning. But I feel like you can buy leads, you can generate leads. That's not the thing that I think really sets apart agents. What really sets apart agents is what happens once you get the leads. Because you can't buy relationships. You can't buy relationships, you can't buy nurturing, you can't buy trust. And so these are the things that I really feel as though are the most important for the real estate agent, for the real estate field. I want people to learn how to do the stuff that money can't buy, because you can buy leads from realtor.com, from zillow.com. I know that not everybody wants to, but leads aren't really the most difficult thing about the job. The most difficult thing about the job is showing up every day, being consistent, nurturing those relationships, returning phone calls in a timely fashion, and treating this thing like a business, the business that it is. So after I had my first phone call with the broker and I thought, oh my gosh, what am I doing? Do I need to restructure my whole thing? What am I doing? I was not very productive after that because I wasn't really sure what I was. So I called a friend, and my friend James was able to talk me through the process that I don't need to restructure what I'm doing, that I just need to, not think about targeting the fresh new real estate agents, but that I need to start targeting people a little in the next tier. So maybe somebody who's doing well. And because I was an ISA for real estate, maybe that's the thing that I need to be able to figure out a done for you version of. So I want to be able to train people who work from home or want to work from home, who want to learn a skill set, wants to learn sales. And I'm not interested in only real estate, although that's where a bulk of my experience is. I want to really teach people the sales process, the sales script, because once you do that, it can translate to so many other fields. You can use it for chiropractic. You can use it for a dentist, for a hairstylist, for whatever. So I'm back on that. So I really want to train the people, I really want to train people who want to learn the sales process, who want to learn that skill set. Because even if you don't want to use it for real estate, we'll just use real estate for the medium to learn it. Because once you learn it, it's easily transferable. It's like fitness. Once you get fit, it's easy to transfer it from running to tennis to other sports, right? So once you get that skill set or the fitness level, then it's easier to translate. But learning it the first time is the most difficult. So my second call with James really helped me get my head straight again, and I realized that I want to come up with a 5-day challenge, and I'm going to have people go through the whole process all the way through, just so that they learn, they can see the vision that I see. And then with that vision, we can, go from there and figure out how many people want to continue on and who like this model. So, oh my gosh, so I feel so like I've got lots of work to do. I've been back and forth. Do I want to stick with my thing? Do I want to move on to something else? I don't want to move on to something else because I put so much work in here. But do I need to sharpen the saw? Anyway, I'm going to keep on moving forward with the Script Secrets. 5scriptsecrets.com is the website that I had originally started creating the courses for. So that really is the thing that needs to be, that I really want to get out. So thanks for listening, and 5scriptsecrets.com. If you want to sign up, you want to get in the program, just let me know. All right, have a good night. Thanks for listening. You got this. Let's go.